I'm the Blueberryman. I think I should explain to y'all why I do what I do. So, I do a new trend of music. So, I like to take oldies with good music, you know, and, intertwine that shit and bring that shit together. And, my goal is to, you know, make people listen to older school music, and it's damn near impossible to find in this day and age. All they talk about is the guns, the women, the shootings, the killings and shit like that. You know, listen, what's wrong is wrong, what's right is right. And I'm caught right in the motherfucking middle of it, and that's the thing. So, I'm not really trying to promote that and do that. Okay, so that's a problem I got. Listen, in this day and age, for me to sell my shit and do what I do, even if I speak peace, something like Tupac, he didn't do that because he wanted to do that. No, he did that because that was how he grew up. That was his environment. He had to do what he had to do because that's just how it is. And that's what it is in this life, in this world. It's exactly what it is. Nothing more, nothing motherfucking less. So, and that kind of that should go to tell you, why I got Thug Life tat on me. It's like we all got idols, and things like that. And who's your idol? You see, when I went to the movies, I always rooted for the bad guy, depending on who he was, what he stood for, what he stands for. Now, as far as Tupac goes, let's talk about that. So, you see, he hated the police. He believed what he believed in. He was raised by he didn't have his mother. He had his grandma. And watch his mom, strung out. I see that. I'm still seeing that shit. I'm still going through that. I've done lived that, seen that. So everything that he's lived, I've already lived it, or I'm going through it now. And it's that fucking simple. I mean, it's that simple, you know. And so with all that being said, Tupac's my idol. We have the same belief system. So that's why I got Thug Life tat on me. For all y'all that ever watch this, my fans, and, no matter how many I ever got, as long as I got a bunch of them, listen, I want the fucking, I wouldn't mind the world being my fan, but that'll never happen. But besides all that mess, but that's my idol. And, he lives the same lifestyle that I do. Listen, we'll do anything at any given cost for anything for something we believe in. And it's got to be for the right things. And that's the thing. And I lost all my family. I've lost my freedom. I'm still fighting the case. Some of that shit's still going. A pistol charge. I don't even know. And I've all, And in this life, somebody's got to be the motherfucking bad guy. So I guess I'm the bad guy. So I had to make a song like that. Scarface. I'm the bad guy. I've always been that guy. I don't know why. Listen, they all need a scapegoat. For some fucking reason, it's me. So, I figured I go get Thug Life tatted on me, and I'll own up to it. Fuck it. Listen, I did it, right? Listen, even when I didn't do it, I did it. And that's, anyway. So, I do music, and that's the thing. Listen, so I hear all these fucking rappers, right? They make all these videos showing fucking drug abuse, this and that, all the drug using, this and that. Well, no, I'm not a fucking fan in it. No, I do it for my own reasons, and plus I really have real problems. So I really do it, you know what I'm saying? Not all drugs are bad, but they like to promote that shit. And the thing is, they don't ever want to talk about, whatever happens when you start introducing that shit into people's lives. They don't talk about, and they don't show and after their videos and before, they don't show the consequences. They don't show the fucking rats that come from it when they get popped and they go on and they want to fucking turn state and start pointing fingers just to get out of a whole ass charge. Okay, you got caught. And I used to always tell my friends, you ever come over here, don't ever bring that fucking mess over here. And the cops, they try to get all of them to flip on me. And they said, well, if he gets out, and depending on what it is, and they said, he'll get years for the shit he does. The Blueberryman, me, right? And they said they were scared of me. Just they was, and they had every fucking right to be. Because I can get real violent. And I'll put some work in. I've already did it, got away with it. And listen, I don't like doing that. I don't believe in it. But as far as rappers go, they're promoting this shit, but they don't ever want to talk about the aftermath and the consequences of it and what can happen. Even though I suffered it, that damn sure don't mean I deserve that too. And I had to live that. It's not right. That is so fucked up. And I see that dumb shit. So anyway, I'm not really one to make videos to do it like that. And I guess in this life, it's a business on the business side of it. You have to do it to get notoriety. The publicity of the shit. You know, and so I'm rocking a hard spot. But let's talk about it. So as far as music goes, right? Let's talk about that. Well, so I hear all these rappers and shit, right? Okay, they got a good song or two or three or four, right? Listen, one of them. It's one of the, one of them. All right. Well, so I'm putting these songs out, giving y'all a sample of what y'all can get. I'm living my third dream in the process. So win or lose, come hell or high water, fell or win. I'm going all in with this one. Listen, I've lost so much in life. Listen, it's all I got to look forward to. It's a fucking dream. But let's talk about it. So out of all these rappers you guys hear, right? Now, what do they really do? Okay, they can sing a song. Okay, well, anybody can do that, right? But here's the thing: I hear all these songs one after another, and I'm not. Here's the thing: I'm coming out with albums, and of hit songs. I mean, fucking hits, shit that shit can be on the radio, that you can play back to back. You want to memorize, things like that. I'm that guy, and that took me a hard, horrible fucking life to be able to do this. I really had to go through it. And wow, I lost everything due to it. I got it back, lost it again. It happened again, then I got it back again. But they just don't do it like me. And I guess, and I thought music was all about, listening to it, enjoying it for what it is, for what it's worth. And, really just enjoying life and listening to it. And that's the thing. I tell stories, right? I tell real life, real shit. I speak on everybody I know, I met. I speak on the hood. I speak on everything. And that's the thing. So my family always told me I ain't got no filter. Well, I'm not a cigarette. So, whatever the fuck that means. Listen, I got brain damage. People try to smoke me. They try to kill me for a couple ass dollars. It almost cost me my life. And, let's just say I got brain damage. TBI, that's what it's called. My brain moved 2 inches to the right. Okay, so I got some problems, but I see things ever so motherfucking clear. I see everything so clear. Listen, I see it for what it is and for what it's worth. And I see all this fuck shit going on, and it blows my mind. And, I had to make a little video, I had to make something like this, so I can tell my fans, why you're listening to music, why I'm doing what I'm doing. Those are the reasons. I mean, I couldn't be more fucking simpler, could I? Do I have to simplify it? Really? Do I? You know? And it's a beautiful thing. I'm living my first dream was the Rolex. Got it. 12 G's. Cops took that with my rifle. Okay. Try to say I did some shit. Try to give me 10 years flat at 18. Okay. Well, prove it. Listen. Anyway, but get the dream fantasy girl, I did that. We ain't gonna say names. But yeah, did that. All that shit backfired one way or another. Alright, the third dream is to do all the music and keep doing music, and hopefully that right person hears this, and maybe I'll get lucky. That's kind of what I'm wondering. Is it, and listen, how long is it gonna fucking take? Listen, it may never happen. I'm just gonna tell you right now, it may never happen. And I'm not gonna sell my soul in order to fucking do it. And live in Indiana, and out here it's a little state. They ain't doing a lot of big things, and I'm a rocking the hard spot with this one. So, don't, and it's just a crazy thing. But life's a fucking crazy thing, and I've come to learn how to deal with it the hard way as usual. So I'm dealing with this one way or another, motherfucking another. I'm dealing with it. But I think for my fans that they ever want to get to come to know me, no, it's not gonna be on a platform something like this. No, I'll have to do I prefer to do a documentary type of thing, and do explore my life and shit, shit like that. And you know, when I can finally, and whoever you are, if you can ever, put me in touch with that right person, that one that really wants to see a change in this world, for the better, who doesn't listen, listen, I know I can't change the rap game up. That's not what I'm trying to do, but I really am. I am. I like to tell stories. I like for people to bring that back. You see, I talk to famous people, right? G Herbo, I talk to BPZ. I mean, the list is, I've talked to Dax. he got real big. I talked to him before he started really blowing up. They want to promote me. They want me to go out, sell my music, things like that. I got all the fucking text to prove it. I mean, and the list can go on, but I don't go out there and I don't try to talk to famous people in order to do music with you. You see, you have to be able to really to do music. You just gotta have it. And and I'm the type of person I could go in, we can get on the beat, the instrumental, and I can come up with all the ideas. I can point it in the right direction on what that beat should entail. We do that, we do another motherfucking other, and then we do another, right? And then, all it only takes that one though. And that's how history's made. So that's what I'm really doing. I'm making history. And one way or another, listen, it's happening. It's happening before all our eyes, including mine. Before I die, that's all I ever wanted. And it took me many years to make the music I got and to do what I do. And I've had to go through fucking hell and heaven and back just to be able to do it. I mean, wow. I don't even want to talk about it. But I had to tell y'all a little something like this so y'all know who I am. Things like that. And let's talk about that for a minute. So when I go do music, you know how all your fucking artists, this and that, they don't ever want to talk to their fans and do things like that and look for, people that are coming up the hard way, but they got that voice, they got that talent, they got that, and they ain't got the talent. Well, you have to mold them into it like my brother Salute did. That shout out to Salute. That's S.A. Salute with a bunch of dots right between everything. Listen, that's Mitch. That's on my Facebook, and plus he's Kenneth Freeman. But the point is, I ain't gonna tell you everything, and that's his place. But you see, what happened was he molded me into this. So we would make beats. We did that he bought a couple $1,000. I ain't gonna tell you the price and all that mess, but it's nobody's business. It's a family thing. But he bought a keyboard when he got back from the war zone, from Iraq, yeah, in 2006 or whatnot. It doesn't matter the year. He's a fucking war vet. Salutes all our troops, and it'll always be like that with me. So, they had to risk their lives to fight for our freedom. The shit we're doing now. And I don't think none of y'all even think about that shit because you was never put on the front lines. And I've been living on the front lines my whole fucking life. And I'd like to go have that on my rank, to go into the military and things like that. And come do music and promote that too. I would love to do that. Who's to say that I can't? Oh, I can't. I got so much shit going on with me. Run from the police and shit. I got dead person's ACL on me now. Just jump in the fence. Listen, got away or not, no matter what I got that day, was it worth it? Not a fucking chance. It cost me, wow, a lot of money. But kind of got fucked on that one. But he lived my dad's legacy on that, so he did that part for me. Doing the military thing. All my family had been in all the wars, So with that being said, I'm proud. I'm a proud fucking man of that one, and he should be proud of that too. And I know he is. So what do? I do music. So when he got his keyboards, things like that, he'll say he got God in his life. Listen, you go to a war zone, anything can happen. He don't ever want to talk about it. Even if I knew, I wouldn't tell y'all anyway. It ain't my business. But you see, that's the thing. I don't speak on shit that I'm not supposed to. It's called respect. That's something that none of y'all know nothing about. And I'm not saying you don't, but I'm saying you wasn't taught or trained how to be that way. Unfortunately, I was. I lived the fucking military lifestyle, just how it was. And I didn't have to go to the military to have to do it. So, anyway. Well, besides all that, so I'm working on my third and last dream right now. And it's a fucking beautiful thing. It's it's an inspiration, a hope. Just to know I can get out there and touch people's lives. And people that do hear my music, they fucking love it. Even I wonder why I'm not famous. Listen, I may wonder that till the day I'm dead. Till something bad happens or I end up in prison. Or on the run or a fucking shootout. Listen, doing what you ever get involved in this music business, this rap game, some bad shit's gonna happen. That's just it. That's just how it works. That's the nature of the beast on this. That's the game. No matter how much security I got, me get caught slipping that one time. That's it. That's all she wrote. That's murder. That's all she wrote. So, Besides that, I've been shot, been slashed up, stabbed up, all that mess. I got fucking battle scars everywhere to prove it. Been hit with a fucking baseball bat. I had all that happen to me. I still go by battle scars, hard nights. I still do that, you know. But I thought I should give y'all a little preview, as I do this, of what y'all should expect of me and who I am. And with my fans and people, like that, I love to, I would love to I would love to do what no other artist does because that's what Tupac did. Listen, he was trying to bring peace, even though they was warring East Coast and West Coast during his time. Yes, they was warring, but the thing is, he was still trying to bring them together and make money and collaborate and elaborate, and he was. And he was just trying to change the world up in his own way. And that's what I'm doing. And that's the thing. What's wrong with having a white Tupac? Listen, look, I'm Eminem and Tupac mixed in a pot. So you're gonna get the Blueberryman. That's me. So, but whatever, why not have a white Tupac? Why not? Listen, I was born in 95, he got killed in 96. So, that being said, that's interesting in itself. Let's just say I did see a homicide. My homie was Kato. He had a pound on him. Always 100 bars or more and whatnot. He walked in, about 15, 20 gunshots. Almost lost my life. I can't speak on that too much. But I already tried that years ago in the making. But, he got shot 9 times. He did get shot 9 times. He got shot 9 times. 15, 20 gunshots. But window busted when we pulled up. And I said, don't go in. Those are gunshots. And I was the first one to volunteer to go do that. And Kato's dead. Rest in peace to Kato. I ain't going to tell you his name or nothing, but he had his funeral out there in Chicago. And he was DOA on arrival. I can tell you all that. Anyway, let's just say I live one interesting life. And when people meet me, man, I'm telling you, they fucking love me. I don't understand why I keep having this problem. I just don't understand why it's so hard to get inside this music business. There's so many people and all that, but they just don't do it like me. They don't stand for nothing. They ain't doing nothing. They damn sure ain't. They're hot for the moment until they're not. Just like all your favorites, your favorite artists, things like that. They're still hot. 10, 15, 20 years later, still fucking dropping. They're still hot. Even off their respect, it's not because of that. What it is they still got that music. They're still telling stories. They're still inspiration to people. They still got that fire in them, right? I got that. So, that being said, we're going to cut it off, We'll cut it off like this. Because I don't want to tell y'all too much because police, PIs, all kind of dumb shit. One day they're going to be investigating me. So, with that being said, I always have to be on my, I gotta be on it 20, fucking 20.